Forest in Washington.
So McNabb. So all right. So McNabb career, and this is me just going off based off of not only just his stats, but what I remember from McNabb. Period. He was a very good quarterback. Like when he was in the NFL during his time, you could say he was a top 5 quarterback in his time.
When?
In his time from when he was playing. So I would say like he became in that range starting.
You're looking at his numbers.
Let's say 2003. Let's say 2000 I don't like where I really don't know where to start to say where he became like that guy. Like obviously when he had T.O., he's a top 5 quarterback in the league. I think for that stretch, like he always had the Eagles good. Like the Eagles was never a bad team. Like they was consistently in the NFC Championship game with McNabb at quarterback.
As a whole team.
Right, with McNabb at quarterback. And
Trent Dilfer got a chip and he don't.
It's just one of those things where McNabb, like he kind of choked in the big moments.
You got to remember, McNabb also got Brian Dawkins on his defense. Who Brian Dawkins is arguably one of the best safeties of all time.
That's a fact.
He had that was back when they had was that during the years of Takeo Spikes or was that the other middle linebacker? They had a good 10, 12-year stretch of a very good middle linebacker.
The Eagles always had a solid defense, period.
Trotter.
Yeah,
That's who it was.
Jeremiah Trotter.
Yep.
They always had a solid the Eagles' strength was always their secondary.
They had the Browns. They had both the Browns as corners. Like they always had like a really nice defense.
They had so I remember when they had the trio of Bobby Taylor, Lito Shepherd, and
Lito. Was Lito the one that put the hit on
Nah, that was Sheldon Brown.
Oh, that was Sheldon? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's still one of the greatest hits ever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so they always had a trio corner. It's like Al Harris. I remember he was on their team before. Like that was the Eagles' strength. Like they always stayed with 3 cornerbacks. I remember they had Ashanti Samuel, Nnamdi Asomugha, and Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And then obviously they always had with Brian Dawkins patrolling the secondary. And then they always had a decent pass rush as well. They always had a good front four. Their defense is always solid. And then the defensive coordinator, he was coming up with crazy blitzes and shit like that. So you always knew the Eagles was going to be in the game with their defense. And McNabb did what he had to do. Like for majority of McNabb's career, he's never had a fucking receiver until T.O. got there. Like his best receivers when he
had Todd Pinkston. You ain't rock with Todd Pinkston? All right.
This nigga really just mentioned Todd fucking Pinkston.
That was the dude, man.
Holy shit.
He was like, what, 6'2", 118 pounds?
He had Todd Pinkston. What? Yo, this is certain shit you just don't need to shout out, man. Yo, you just talking because you got lips, man. Shout out to my man Rose for that one. You just talking because you got lips.
Who else did he have?
Freddie Mitchell.
Did he ever have Keyshawn Johnson?
No.
He
had Freddie Mitchell, Todd Pinkston.
Todd Pinkston, man.
Like fucking.
That's all you need.
There's another receiver I can't think of. He never had legit receivers until T.O. got there. Like, seriously. I think he always had a good tight end, though. And then, obviously, Westbrook. And then they had another running back before Westbrook. I can't think of his name. Was Deuce Staley on that team?
It's possible. It's definitely possible.
I'm forgetting who they had. Westbrook was an elite running back for a couple of years. But
Aaron Brooks has more top 5 passing yard years than Donovan McNabb.
That's cool. My whole premise with McNabb is that the man was always in the NFC Championship game. He just never he got to one Super Bowl, but he always got his team there. Like he always goes on the cusp. That was him, man. But then Eli Manning, obviously. Like Eli, he got 2 Super Bowls. He did it with a lot of decent teams.
They beat the greatest team of the 2010 era. That
was 2008.
Okay, the 2000s then.
I think it's 2008.
They beat the best team of the 2000s. Literally. Mm-hmm. Like they beat the best team of the 2000s.
That Super Bowl was great too. That's probably my favorite Super Bowl. One of my favorite Super Bowls. But Eli showed up, man, and he's had some really good seasons, like regular seasons as well. Like some 4,000, plus touchdown seasons.
Yeah, I really think that honestly, like probably like the last 6 years, like if you took his stats before these last 6 years, he actually might have been decent. And then it's just, I really feel like these last 6 years have just been a tailspin of like horridness. Like outside of passing yard totals, I think that like everything else has just been like kind of butt.
Yeah, he hasn't been making the play. Like when it comes down to the game, he hasn't been making that play. But ultimately,
I'll take Eli, keeping it 100. And I'm sorry for the black quarterback, but
no, I'm taking Eli too. I'm taking Eli over him as well.
Oh, and like I said, it's only because like I don't know what was McNabb's longevity in the league.
He played from 1999 to 2011. Minnesota was his last year. Yeah, 12 years.
I think Eli has
16, 17.
Yeah, because I think
16.
he was drafted in 03.
Nah, he came out 04.
04. Yeah, him, Bennett, and Phillip all came out the same year. Mm-hmm. It was either 03 or 04. It was one of the two. And it's 2019, so nigga been playing for too damn long. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's definitely been in the league for a short. He had a rocky start and then kind of just got it together and he's been good ever since. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, came in 04.
04.
Started 9 games.
This was their 15th season, so. And then really, if you take away these last two bad years, then it'll kind of be, I don't know. I really think numbers wise, I think he would be better than.
Yeah, counting stats, like counting numbers, Eli's like far above McNabb. Like he got almost 20 more thousand yards passing, over like 200 more touchdowns, 100 more touchdowns, excuse me. 100 plus more touchdowns.
Does he have more interceptions than him?
Yeah, he got 241 for Eli. McNabb got 117. So yeah, more interceptions. Okay. Obviously, he threw the ball more. But my thing with Eli was just postseason success along with his regular season success.
Yeah, both times they was in the wild card spot when they won the Super Bowl, and that's huge because that means every game was away.
And both times they beat,
you know what I mean,
Tom Brady and the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
And that's big. That's the greatest dynasty in NFL history.
Right. Yeah, I would say Eli. I think honestly, Eli's a Hall of Famer and McNabb's not. You know. But I just thought it was interesting. But I just thinking about it, like McNabb was a baller, man. McNabb was nice. Like if he would have had a legit receiver for a majority of his career, I think he would have definitely put up more numbers, better numbers. But he worked with what he had and he made it work. Wish he could have got one chip.
Unfortunately, everyone knows what's going in the trash bin. Trash bin is the the obvious common sense thing would be to throw the whole city of Miami in the trash bin. But I'm gonna do it a little different.
The whole city of Miami, though. We just gave him praise for the Heat.
Yeah, and because it looks nice.
Right. Yeah.
I don't care. Their whole city can go in the trash bin for that.
They got South Beach.
I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna throw something else into the trash bin today. Okay, football related still, and I'm gonna throw away Ben Roethlisberger. Ben Roethlisberger's going in the trash bin.
Damn.
Okay. I'm not too sure how like I know like I could see if it got like Tommy John's. But, I mean, he was just throwing the football and then was like, my arm broke. Like, you old motherfucker, sit your ass down. Like, he was in the game, he didn't get hit, nothing, just throwing the ball. And to me, that's trash as hell. To me, that's ultimate trash. So unfortunately, this week I got to throw my man Big Ben into the trash bin.
Damn, the man got fucking inflammation in his elbows. Nah,
he need a bowl of oatmeal and a nice 30 hours of Family Feud watching or something.
30 hours of Family Feud. I mean, no soap operas.
Nah, he just need to sit down and enjoy some laughs and.
Fair enough.
Collect his bread.
Big Ben and the trash bin.
Trash.
That's tough. He's having. I hate seeing players go out with injury, but he's saying he's going to come back next year and play. We'll see. Mm-hmm. Think he just need to call it a career. Who's had a better career between Big Ben and Eli?
Who?
Ben Roethlisberger and Eli.
And Eli Manning?
Yeah, actually, let's make that
Big Ben.
Let's make that the who you got. I think that's a better one.
Well, because they got drafted together.
Yeah, they got drafted together. They both got 2 Super Bowls. They, both still in the league, technically. I mean, they both there.
I mean, Ben Roethlisberger never led the league in interceptions. Eli has. Eli was tied for it actually with Drew Brees one year.
Yeah, Eli is a one season.
I think it was
25.
It wasn't 25. Was
I think I'm looking at it.
Damn.
He threw 31 touchdowns though.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't think Ben's ever done that. Now Ben didn't win.
No, I'm sorry. He had a season where he threw 27 interceptions too.
Jesus. That's almost one. That's almost 2 a game.
That's tough. That's tough. Holy shit. Shout out to Eli.
He's still better than McNabb. Golly.
But you take Big Ben over Eli?
Yeah.
Let me look at Roethlisberger's career stats real quick.
Like we don't fear that Big Ben will destroy us as much as Eli.
So Big Ben has thrown one more touchdown to Eli Manning. Big Ben got 363. Eli got 362. And the interceptions, Eli has thrown almost exactly 50 more interceptions than Big Ben. 241 to 291.
What about completion percentage?
Completion percentage. They gave me that stat. There you go. 64.3 for Big Ben's career, 60.3 for Eli's career.
Okay. It's relatively close.
And they've thrown almost literally the same exact yardage. That's crazy. Eli has thrown 56,537. Big Ben has thrown 56,545. That is crazy. That's nuts. Yo, they literally like joined by the hip. But yeah, both got 2 Super Bowls. Big Ben, he rapes girls, so fuck him.
That was one time.
That was twice, and fuck that nigga.
He never got accused.
I mean, he never got indicted. He definitely got accused.
Oh yeah,
both times. Otherwise, we wouldn't know about it.
You know what I meant.
Yeah, he had sexual assault charges. I don't fuck with Big Ben. Fuck that nigga. But just keep it on the field. Then give me damn. I guess either way, you really can't go wrong with either one.
Really?
You can't, man.
Really?
I'll go with Eli. I'll roll with Eli. Give me Eli over Big Ben. I'm gonna put that as a who you got. Though I'm kind of interested to see what the people say.
This dude Drew Brees has almost 75,000 yards passing.
Drew Brees a GOAT, man.
Golly.
Definitely.
You know he's the most accurate quarterback of all time.
I can believe it. It's not hard to believe.
Like he broke his record twice, back to back years. It was a 2017 and then 2018. Yeah, he had the completion percentage.
If you're doing all time rankings, who's your top 5 quarterbacks? Is Drew Brees in there?
He gotta be. The numbers is OD.
Number one universal is Tom Brady, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Is number 2 Peyton Manning?
It's not fair to the old heads that were great, like a Dan Marino or like a Joe Montana, because I never watched them play, so I can't really.
Is it really not fair though? Because history goes on and shit gets better. I mean, they had their time, and I'm pretty sure in 50 years from now, eventually people are going to supplant these other great quarterbacks that's great right now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It just kind of is what it is. Time takes over, and things get better.
Yeah. In these sports, that is how it is. Single people sports, tennis, MMA, stuff like that. That's just gonna be what it is.
Right.
You can go back 50 years and be like, oh, well, this dude was better than you.
Yeah. You can in fighting, I would still pick Mike Tyson to knock out any of these heavyweights right now in his prime.
Mm-hmm.
Right now. Like, give me 20-year-old Tyson against Wilder, Fury, Joshua. Them niggas is going down